Hi everybody, hi, my name is Jessie and I do somewhat in-depth perfume reviews in ASMR format. So if you like perfume and also if you enjoy ASMR, you are in a good place for that. And today I'm doing a soft-spoken video and I am reviewing YSL Mon. YSL is Saint Laurent. And my French accent is not great, but I'm actually learning how to pronounce things better because of my interest in perfume, how to pronounce things better in French. So I believe you say this Saint Laurent and Mon. So I bought this fragrance on Mercari a couple months ago. As you can see, the box is got some wear and tear on it. This is the 1 ounce size, 30 milliliters. And I will show you the bottle. And as you can see, we've got a pink and black theme, sort of a light pink and black theme. Here is the bottle, and this is definitely smaller because, like I said, it's just 1 ounce, which is a perfect size for me. The bottle is fairly substantial. It's got a fairly thick glass base. The top, however, is plastic. And as you see, it's got this cute little black bow, sort of a double bow around the head with a little YSL gold pendant. I don't know what you'd call that. So that is what the bottle looks like. I do like the bottle. I think it's kind of fun and cute. And if you watch my channel regularly, you know that I try to not I don't put a huge amount of effort in this, but I minimally try to dress on theme for the perfume for all my videos. So I actually feel pretty excited about today, and I feel like I matched the look pretty well. I wore this pink satin dress. I don't know that like pink satin is necessarily the vibe for this. Maybe it's like a little bit too elegant, but it was the best thing that I could find color-wise. But what I feel really excited about is these earrings here. These are little black bows, and I thought they were just perfect for this perfume today. So, I think that's, yeah. And then I put on a red lip because I thought this is kind of like a fun, flirty perfume. So I put on a red lip. So that is the look for today. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and spray this fragrance. I've got my floral notes cards today. And let's see what's on top. Alright, so we've got a pretty rose. Pretty rose. Okay, so I'm going to take the cap off and I'm going to give this a spray. Alright, so I definitely smell it. Definitely hit with a fruity blast right away. Yeah, it's like kind of fruity and a little bit like spicy grounded. I believe that's the patchouli mostly that is doing that for me. Yeah, I really like this fragrance, and I'm honestly on the fence about if I want to keep it or not. I think I'm going to wear it another day and see if that sways me in any direction. I don't have anything else quite like it, but I've definitely got things that are similar-ish. So I'm going to start off by reading the main accords for this fragrance on fragrantica.com. So firstly, we have fruity, sweet, fresh, white floral, patchouli, citrus, woody, and lastly we have floral. So those are the main accords. I definitely get the fruity and sweet accords. I do get a little bit of freshness too. Definitely get some patchouli. Yeah, the three main ones that I think I get are fruity, sweet, and patchouli. And next, let's read through the notes together. Oh my goodness, I did not know there was so many notes in this fragrance. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 7 top notes. 7. They're mostly all fruits. Okay, I will go ahead and read them to you. So we have strawberry, raspberry, pear, orange, tangerine, Calabrian bergamot, and cologne. And I'm just gonna look up briefly what cologne is. I believe it's kind of like, it says a synthetic note composed to reproduce the light, airy, and aqueous feel of watermelon or melon. Interesting. Okay. That was not quite what I was thinking. I was thinking it was like muskier, but anyway. It kind of smells like, or kind of sounds like melon, cologne, melon. So that's how I remember it. Anyway, so what do I smell from the top notes? I definitely smell strawberry. And I would say a little bit of raspberry as well. And some citrus. I can't say if it's orange, tangerine, or bergamot. I'm just going to say I smell some citrus. I don't really get the pear and the cologne. I don't know. I'm not going to comment on that. So mostly strawberry, raspberry, and citrus I get in the top notes. Okay, and then the middle notes, we've got 5 middle notes. They're all white florals except for one. So we have peony, which is not a white floral, or at least there might be white peony, but this one shows pink. So we've got peony, and then we've got jasmine sambac, we've got Chinese jasmine, datura, and orange blossom. So what do I smell? Honestly, I'm not really sure. I smell floral notes, but I'm not really sure. Probably either the jasmine or the peony. Alright, and then lastly in the base, we've also got 7 base notes. We've got Indonesian patchouli, leaf patchouli, which I don't honestly know what leaf patchouli means. We've got white musk, vanilla, ambroxan, moss, and cedar. I didn't know there was moss in here. That's interesting. Probably makes it like earthier. So I definitely get the patchouli. I get, a fairly hefty dose of patchouli, but it's really well rounded out by the fruity and floral notes. I get a hint of vanilla. And that's really mostly that stands out to me. I think something of the combination of the musk, ambroxan, cedar, kind of grounds it. But none of those are standing out. Perhaps the moss, but to me that's probably just smelling like patchouli because they're kind of like earthy, you know. So to recap, I'm mostly smelling strawberry, a little bit of raspberry and citrus, maybe some peony jasmine, and quite a bit of patchouli. That's mostly what I'm smelling with this fragrance. So it's definitely a fruit chuli fragrance. So I'm gonna click and show what other users on Fragrantica are smelling and see how it compares. So it's showing people are mostly reporting that they smell strawberry, then raspberry, then patchouli, peony, pear, musk, jasmine, datura, vanilla, orange, which one is that? Ambroxan, orange blossom, tangerine, bergamot, moss, and cedar. Sorry, that was so many notes, but basically it's somewhat similar to what I'm smelling for the fruit and patchouli, you know, prominently. So if you don't like patchouli, you really might not like this, but to me, it's very well blended. It's like balanced, you know, it's not just patchouli at all. Definitely not. I think this is somewhat crowd pleasing, but of course not everybody's gonna like anything. Yeah. So it's also worth mentioning that this fragrance has a lot of flankers because it's done very well, or it's done decently at least. But some of the flankers, for example, are Mon Petit Intensiment, Mon Petit Couture, Mon Petit Lumière, Mon Petit Floral, Mon Petit Eau de Toilette. So there's quite a few flankers. I don't know if I've smelled any of them actually. So let's read some statistics and other information around this fragrance. So I'm seeing that on Fragrantica, it has a rating of 3.74 out of 5 with 6,316 votes. So that's like right in the middle. Apparently people aren't crazy about it, but it's likable. I'm actually seeing that most people like this, but there's definitely a subset of people that say they dislike it. This fragrance was launched in 2016, by the way, so it's been around for 7 years. 7 years. So that's a decent amount of time. Alright. People are saying that this is better for longevity, like maybe like a 7 out of 10. I agree. It's a little bit deeper, a little bit richer, especially with the patchouli that hangs around for quite a while. For sillage, people are saying this is on the slightly more moderate side. I don't think this is moderate sillage. I would say this is at least in the middle. It's just a teeny bit attention grabby for me, at least. You know, it makes a bit of a presence. For gender, people are rating this as very feminine, on the feminine end. I would agree, definitely. And then price value, people say this is a little bit overpriced. Let me look up the price for you. So I'm on YSL's website, and they don't have the 1 ounce size, but the 1.6 ounce size is $117. And it says it's engravable, which is cool. So I guess you can like engrave your name somewhere on the bottle. But anyway, that's definitely expensive. In my book, that's a little more expensive for perfume. So I can understand why some people would say this is a little expensive. I don't think there's anything about this that just stands out as completely unique. However, I really like like it. It's a really nice scent. But yeah, it's quite a bit of money. I paid way less. I paid like $40 on Mercari for this. So obviously it makes it way more worth it. Alright, so as we do, I want to read through some reviews on Fragrantica of what other users have to say. Just to recap my perspective on this fragrance, I think this is a fruity, sort of flirty perfume. I definitely think it's fun. I could see it as more of like a nighttime perfume, like going out, or like cocktail hour, or like, I don't know. I don't go out, so I'm like, what do people do when they go out? I don't know, because I don't really do it myself. But to me, it's like a date night. That would be a good one. A date night perfume. It's a little bit sexy, I would say. Yeah, I get the patchouli, I get the strawberry. It's fruit patchouli. So that's my impression. So somebody else who likes this says, very fruity, very pretty, very girl next door type of fragrance. This is not the perfume that will make you stand out, but then I don't want to make a statement with my perfume every single day. Everyone wants a likable scent in their collection, and this one is just that for me. Okay. Somebody else says, ultra feminine and romantic, fairly sweet, but it rounds out more as it dries down. A go-to for date nights or to pair with a floral dress. Gives a similar sort of feel to Miss Dior. There's no hint of any sort of masculine edge here. This is underrated femininity. Sorry, this is unadulterated femininity without being juvenile. Champagne and strawberries is a great comparison. I do think that this is feminine without being super, super young smelling, but to me it's definitely not like mature smelling in any way either. Alright, somebody who feels in the middle about this says it's like Armani My Way but with patchouli and framboise, which I think is strawberry. Without patchouli, that's not special. Okay. Let's see. Somebody who dislikes this says, reading some of these reviews, I wonder if they described a different fragrance. Clearly, I'm experiencing something very different. It smells like a lot of strawberries, but the Mossy experience is something very different. It smells like a lot of strawberries, but the Mossy patchouli, it is too strong for me. I can appreciate patchouli and have several fragrances with that note, but this one is just too much. The moss is probably not helping with it either. I would not call this fresh at all. To me, this is smelling mashed up. This is like smelling mashed up overripe strawberries with dank wet forest. I can understand why somebody might say that. Personally, I love mossy notes and patchouli notes, so I love it. I still get a fresh accord from this, probably because of all of the citrus and white florals, but I could see why someone else might think it's just too much. Somebody else says, what an amazing fusion of floral and fruity notes. Love the scent. It's too balanced and fresh. Also, the packaging is way too attractive. It's too fresh and too attractive. Okay, let's read one more review. This person feels in the middle. They say it's the angel of the 90s mixed with strawberries in leftover fruit salad sugar syrup. One for the under 25s, too fruity and sickly for me. Yeah, it's definitely sweet and fruity, that's for sure. That's why to me it reads as a little bit more youthful, but the patchouli mossiness kind of gives it a bit of an edge. I don't know, I really like it. I'm still on the fence if I want to keep it or not. I'm starting to develop quite the perfume collection, so I feel a little bit of pressure to like let some of them go, but I don't know, it's just hard. You find a lot of ones that you like and you get attached to. Okay, so that is my review of YSL Mon. I hope you enjoyed my review. Thank you so much for watching my video and sticking around till the end. It's really nice to spend some time with you. I hope you all are taking care of yourself as best you can and just making it through life. Life is a lot, and so I hope you know that I know that. And I see that you are doing such wonderful things, and I believe in you. Alright, everybody, take care, and I will catch you in another video. Bye.